talked a lot about the Eagles. I'm going to ask you to not do a mock draft, but I want to give you the NFC East opponents. All right. The Commanders are picking at 7 overall right now, John. The Cowboys are picking at 12th overall. The New York Football Giants are picking at 5th overall. And the Cowboys have another pick, which is 28th overall in round number 1. So 2 picks for the Cowboys in round 1. The Giants are at 5th overall. The Commanders at 7th overall. Now, I know obviously you don't cover those teams as closely as you do the Philadelphia Eagles. That's a given here. Any indication or any feeling on what way those teams might go, just to keep our eyes on the NFC East here?
Well,
the Giants there at number 5.
Well, I think the Giants want Love, but I don't think they're going to get him.
You think Love goes before 5?
Yeah, I think
wow.
He's going to Tennessee at 4.
Dude, don't they need an offensive lineman? Don't they?
They need a lot, but
that's what I mean. You're going to draft a run, like you just said. I know you love Jeremiyah Love, but John,
well, I don't
overall pick a quarterback.
I don't love it for Jeremiyah Love, but they're trying to, make it easier for the quarterback. I don't love the situation for Jeremiyah Love, but
I'll tell you what would be a home run for Jeremiyah Love would be the New Orleans Saints with Kellen Moore at 8.
Yeah, I think they take him. I think Kansas City would take him. One of the reasons Kansas City signed Kenneth Walker is because they knew pretty quickly they weren't going to get Jeremiyah Love. So he's going pretty quick. I'm very confident of that. And it's either going to be 4 or 5. I think the Titans are going to make the leap, and that'll leave the Giants. And I think the Giants will go most likely Sonny Styles.
Okay.
Who's the inside linebacker from Ohio State.
Yep, very good player.
Yeah, I mean, we talked. I forget it. I think it was Ian who we talked. I only have 2 blue chip players in my mind, and that's Love and Caleb Downs. And he added Sonny Styles to his list. Really good player.
Really freaking good player. Yep.
I think he's going to go early, and I think he's going to go to the Giants. If not, I think if it goes the other way and Tennessee goes in a different direction, I think they'll take Love, even though they didn't learn from Saquon, same thing. But that's how I think they'll go. Who's next? Washington at 7. That's tough because I see a lot. I think that's where, to me, the Jets are 2, and they're going to take Bailey or Reese, in my opinion. The whoever they think the best pass rusher is, and I think the opposite one will fall to the Commanders at 7.
Wait, my bad. Who'd you have Commanders at 7?
Well, I think the Jets are going to take the best pass rusher, whoever they like, between David Bailey and Arvell Reese.
See, I think David Bailey's going top
5. Well, he might go 2.
Yeah, that's kind of where I think he might end up.
But if they like Reese better, Reese goes 2, and then I think he'll go 7. So I'm saying they're going to take Reese. One of them's going to fall to them. So whoever the Jets take, they're taking the other one. So I think it's Bailey or Reese going 7.
What about T.J. Parker?
Nah, too high. Not nearly as high on, especially when you're talking about those 2 players. Those 2 players are above any of the other pass rushers.
Yep, gotcha.
So that's where I think, Bailey or Reese are going to go. Cowboys at 12 are interesting. You never know what the Cowboys, they're so dumb.
I have a prediction for the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Dylan.
It's too early to take a corner, I think.
Dylan Denneman, you think they could go that route?
It's too early for him.
I agree, but we're talking about the Cowboys,
Yeah, I mean, they got to take somebody. I think Bain is going to fall, but the Cowboys have too many defensive linemen as it is. I think they're going to take the kid from LSU after yesterday. The 4.35 kid, Mansoor Delane.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
That's who I'm picking for the Cowboys. But they're just goofy. Now, if they let Will McClay do it, it'd be easier, but they don't let him do it.
Why don't they let him do it? They were drafting great with him.
Because Jerry Jones is insane. That's why.
Where do you think Caleb Downs will go?
He's not as athletic as people like. That's his thing.
Yeah.
So
I think pretty damn good player though.
Yeah, I think whoever gets him is going to be very, very happy. But whoever I think it'll be top 10, but probably bottom of the top 10. So you start looking at the Saints, the Chiefs, the Bengals, probably the Bengals. They're so bad defensively. You keep them in Ohio. I think that's a perfect pick. I mean, their defense is freaking atrocious.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Bengals seem like a perfect fit for him.
All right, so you got the Giants. The Giants you had going, they could go anywhere at 5. It all depends on how the board falls to them. Commanders, who did you put for the Commanders, sorry?
Arvell Reese or David Bailey, whoever the Jets.
I hope David Bailey doesn't fall to them.
Whoever the Jets.
That kid's a stud, David Bailey.
The Jets are going to take an edge rusher, and they're going to like Bailey or Reese, and whoever they don't take is going to fall to the Commanders.
All right, we'll see what they end up doing. It's going to be interesting to see what the NFL draft holds. What are we, about 30 days out, Johnny Mac? Countdown to the NFL draft. Gotta pin this to my homepage here. Countdown to the NFL draft. 30 days, 10 hours, 52 minutes, and 30 seconds, folks, from the NFL draft. It's one of the funnest times of the year is the NFL draft in the league. So looking forward to that, seeing what the Eagles do. It will be interesting to see what the Eagles do at this spot. John, do you think they're in a good spot? I feel like in the last couple of years of drafts that they've been so, built. I don't want to say it's all been all luxury, but they've had the ability to kind of at least feel like there was no pressing, need, and the Eagles could probably take the best guy available or shake and bake. You think they're in a good position here, or are they kind of operating less from a position of power, maybe less leverage in this draft than years prior?
Well, I don't think 23 is a good spot in this draft because I don't think there's that many good players in this draft at the top. And I think, as Ian explained, there's a bell curve. And I think, you can get a kid at 23, they could probably get a 40, similar type skill set. So not in love with, I'm trying to figure out, I'm going to count, I'm looking at the SIS big board here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I got 13 players, 14. I'm not counting. And I'm only throwing Mendoza in there because he's going number 1. I got.
Is there an outside chance they don't take Mendoza 1?
No,
right? They're taking him out. Sometimes I like to look for curveballs. I don't know if that's one where it would come, but I feel like that's been there's been not even a question by anybody that he's there, that he's not going number 1. The Raiders that sold on him.
Yep. Well, I don't know if when they go to sleep at night, they probably go, we're fucked, but 16. I can push it to 16, but there's no way I'm getting to 23. 16 legitimate first round picks.
And you think the Eagles could move up? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, if there's a player they love, they always move up. No secret. Did it last year. Did it for Jordan Davis. Did it for Devontae Smith. They'll have a cluster of players, like I said. They'll have about 4 players who they're comfortable with at 23. And as they all come off the board, if there's one left, they'll go up and they'll try to go up and get them.